Whew. What's up, everyone? It's currently July 8th. I am literally, my whole shirt is just soaked. I just got done running 2.84 miles. Took me 31 minutes, 10 seconds. I also hit legs this morning. Just wanted to hop on here, update you guys really how the entrepreneurship journey is going, right? I've been trading, I've been doing some insurance. Honestly, it's been a rough battle, but I've realized that this battle is really all it is mental. It's way more mental than it is physical. It's so much easier to push out here in the physical when you have the mental right. When the man is right inside, his world will be right on the outside. And I'm starting to realize that the more and more I push myself really mentally, right, to have that delusion, that belief that I can actually achieve something, because you're going to be faced with many setbacks. And in entrepreneurship, there's a lot of setbacks that are honestly new. They're not new to the rest of the world or other people who maybe have gone through it, but they're going to be new to you. And you're going to be struggling, right? You're going to be trying to figure out, like, oh, am I doing this? Is this the right move? Because entrepreneurship, a lot of it really is uncertainty, and that's what makes it difficult, right? It's like going in on this move or dedicating 3, 6 months, a year, 10 years, whatever it is, to your certain craft, and then, like, thinking like, was this all wasted time, or was this a different, setback that led you to a new opportunity? And I've been reading a lot. Reading is helping me grow so much, and it's something that I really hated to do, but I wanted to come on here and just share my experience. If anybody else is, also struggling in the journey, you guys aren't the only ones, right? We don't see it a lot. A lot of people on social media like to post only the good things that are happening in life, but I want to keep it real for you guys, right? I want to show you the whole journey and show you the ups and downs, because that's the reality of it. And with every setback, there's an equivalent seed of an opportunity. That's a quote that's been subconsciously embedded to the back of my mind. I'm thinking, like, with every setback, with every failure, there's a lesson in it, right? I'm learning something, or for some reason this failure, this setback happened right now, so that later in the future, when I'm dealing with something bigger, or maybe moving bigger amounts of money or whatever it is, I'm able to learn, especially in trading, right? And I really love trading, but it's really testing my patience, just my knowledge, my anxiety. It's testing all aspects of my life, because it really is an emotional and psychological type of thing, really. Because you're literally just playing with numbers on the screen, and you can keep telling yourself, like, oh, it's gonna go my way, it's gonna go my way, but, like, there's no reason for it to go your way, right? Almost like in the real world, there's no reason for it to go your way. Like, let's say you're doing good right in life, right? And one morning you just wake up sick or something, you get a disease. You can't control the fact that you got that disease, but what you can control is still, showing up for yourself and believing that you're going to get better, right? That you're going to be able to overcome the disease, and still be that person internally, that strong person who you are, right? And that comes a lot back to business, right? Because you can feel all happy and stuff when everything's going right, when everything's smooth sailing and you're making money and everything is like, woohoo, yeah. It's really easy to be optimistic in those situations, but who are you when shit hits the fan, right? Who are you when stuff gets tough? Because it will get tough, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. And a lot of people just talk, right? And it's more about doing and being and becoming that person who you want to be. And I've realized, or I'm starting to also implement more about the who aspect, right? Who do I have to be that person that I want to become, right? And someone who I really admire is Andy Frisella. I really admire Andy Frisella and Alex Hormozi. Those two people, they built so much out of nothing, and it's just, their success is so undeniable. And I want to get to the point where my success is so undeniable that it just speaks for itself, right? Those people, the way they carry themselves, like, Alex doesn't flash anything flashy. His success just speaks for himself. Andy Frisella doesn't really flash all his things, but when he does, it's crazy to see what's possible. The amount of, like, cars and stuff, and just the materialistic things is just a representation of what they built through their sacrifice and their work, right? That's not everything in it, but seeing that manifest into reality is like, whoa, that is really what's possible when somebody truly believes and works hard towards something. It doesn't give up, right? You do have to be delusional, right? Because a lot of people won't see the vision before you, and you can't just be telling everybody, right? Because a lot of people won't resonate with it. They'll be like, man, you're crazy. You think you can be a millionaire? You think you can reach that top level? Or you think you can do something, you think you can do something crazy like that? It's just like, most people just don't get it. So I just want to hop on here, And it's really about believing it before you can see it, right? You just have to truly believe in yourself, and every day tell yourself that you are working towards that, and actually do it, right? Going back to the who aspect, right? It's about who, not how. Don't worry about the how. Forget about the how. Forget about like, how am I gonna do this? No. It's who. Like, if you were Andy Frisella, right? Who is he, the type of person, right? What type of habits does he have? What type of character does he have, right? Like, how does he operate when he's met with a setback, right? How does he think in that situation? Does he become emotional? Does he just keep a composed, does he compose, and does he think logically through it or analytically? Does he, look for different solutions or another opportunity? You know what I mean? You can't just keep seeing yourself as this loser or somebody who can't figure things out, because if you see yourself that way, then that's all you will ever be. So you have to see yourself in this new different light, and for you to actually believe yourself, though, for you to believe that you are a different type of person, your habits have to align. That's why I'm out here doing the work early mornings. I'm actually studying, I'm sticking to my word, I'm doing everything that I'm saying I should be doing, because that's going to build that belief within myself, so that I feel worthy of the success and I attract it to me rather than me chasing after it. You have to attract it to you by becoming that person who is worthy of it. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick. If you guys are struggling out there, just know that you're not alone. Everybody goes through the lonely chapter, and you have to become before you arrive.